It ain't your juice. It ain't your feng shui that's doing it. You are relying on whatever you're relying on. So if you don't have all of those same variables with you, whatever same shit.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode. Please like the video and subscribe. Our target is only 1,000 likes. So Sexyy and Bruno Mars collab that materialized in real time is here at last. After connecting via social media, Sexyy has linked up with Bruno Mars for their first ever track together, titled Fat, Juicy and Wet. It's a high-octane anthem. The bouncy, roughly 2.5-minute track shows off the unexpected duo's surprising musical chemistry as they trade off parts of the song. Fat, Juicy and Wet transpired on social media, with Bruno Mars taking to Instagram a few weeks back looking to connect with Sexyy. Bruno Mars wrote an Instagram caption saying, "I'm headed to the studio right now to make a strip club anthem so I can celebrate and properly act up this weekend. Someone please help me get in touch with Sexyy."
It ain't your juice. It ain't your feng shui that's doing it. You are relying on whatever you're relying on. So if you don't have all of those same variables with you, whatever same shit was working in the universe on your next go, I just can't rely on you to deliver me the product that made me a fan of you because you're leasing it. She's leasing it. I'm calling a spade. She's leasing it. Whatever this is, ain't from them. I ain't seen a credit. I can assure you it ain't from the same people that was there before. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But just off hearing it, nah.
Okay.
Now she fucks with my people, so I hope that they do well. But enough of y'all just force feeding ghetto bullshit to black people because we fucking listen to it and this is our hood and this is our shit. Because when you cleaned up when you went over there with Bruno Mars, I'm a little mad at her, actually. I'm a little mad at her. Don't come back over here with this degenerate shit after you tried to go clean up with Bruno Mars and it didn't work. Don't do that. Nope.
See, I get that. I get that. I'm not mad at that.
I ain't doing it.
Because I gotta go back to what works. I tried something different. Like I always say about artists, I want you to try.
My fanfare is not second tier. I'm not mad at nobody trying. My fanfare is not second tier.
So you feel like she abandoned her core group?
She did what everybody did. She did what bitches do and what artists do.
You gonna make me cape for her now? I don't want
cape for her, but that's what she did.
She did. I could see if she did a whole project of that. She did one song.
So
I tried something.
So
that don't mean I abandoned everybody with one song.
No, there's a lot of numbers between 0 and 100. There's a lot of numbers between 0 and 100.
Bro, she kept her image the same. She was still doing all the ratchet shit in her pictures. She did not.
Well, we forced to say that because we didn't see a successful image built around that song with Bruno that
it didn't work.
But I know, but the intention remains the same. The intention remains the same. And no, as an artist, listen, I'm not telling everybody else how to view it. But niggas that make music and niggas that's into the artistry of it, no, you don't get to just treat the audience that built you up as some abandoned foster kid when you have other motives. No, you don't get to do that.
I don't see
Sorry,
it.
Sexy
but
Red.
Again, we gonna disagree on that. I don't see that she did that.
Yeah, but it's not here for us to disagree because what I'm stating is facts. Fuck how I feel about it.
Okay. Yeah.
The facts of the matter is, you started at 0, built your shit up with ghetto black classics. And your image was having everybody look at you like, did she really just put that bullshit, that ghetto nasty fucking hood project shit in a song? That was her image.
That's a fact.
She tried to go a different route, I say, altogether. If y'all hear that Bruno song and think that that's in the same vein as what she was doing, then fine.
Not at all.
I'm not talking about it. But she tried to do something else. Correct. It did not work. This was her Starships Nicki moment. Is it Starships I'm thinking about?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. Everybody get a wake-up call. This is hers. So granted, when you come back, it got to be with heat. It can't be with that. I'm back to farting on a record pad. It go a fart on a record pad. And now we just there to eat it up. No, my dollar today in this economy, in this system, my fanfare is worth more than that.
So what did you say?
For me.
Go ahead.
You have an issue anyway with people pushing that type of agenda or thinking that type of ghetto talk applies to black people.
In my 40s,
you had an issue with that. In the beginning, when you first started talking about the situation with Red, you expressed that, like, yo, why does it have to be like that? Or why do they think that we're going to consume this because we black or where we come from?
It is about black people. We built this shit.
And then you started to like more of the records and now you back to what you were saying again, where it's like, yo, you came back over here and then now you want to do this ghetto shit because you think that it's aligning with black people or how we live.
It ain't, and honestly, it's a lot of ghetto hood booger chicks that like this shit,
what I'm
that see
saying.
themselves in Sexyy Red.
Mm-hmm.
She's speaking for and to a group, and they exist and they love it.
Listen, buddy, I ain't the old hater at the party. I'm minding my business.
You are.
I'm just telling you how I feel about what I'm seeing from this.
So what do you
But I'm
say?
minding my business.
So let me ask you a question.
Get
What do you-
money.
What do you say to the artist?
But just know that that's where we at now. We at a bunch of people that nobody knows diddly fuck about just coming in because there's no gatekeepers, there's no barrier of entry.
course,
It's
of
just a
course.
bunch of people coming in getting money. So can't nobody be mad. Anytime a musician step up and say, hey, this is funny, it don't matter because we not in musician land. We in Jake Paul exhibition land. We in exhibition land. So I don't have nothing to say. I don't have nothing to say.
Get with
I'm
the
just-
times.
Yeah,
We get with the times.
like I said, I excuse me. I ask from a lot of artists. I ask that. I want to hear you try something different. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I've said it about people that I am big fans of. Like, all right, dog, you're making the same song or the same album over and over and over and over. It's almost unfair because the second you try to do something different and it don't work, we ready to kill you for it. So it's like, which way? You can't have it both ways. Either you want somebody to stay the same, never change, and just stay here, or you try to evolve, try to adapt, and then you have to have a fallback in case that don't work.
I encourage everybody out there listening to not listen to me when it comes to matters pertaining to music. I am old and grumpy. You might be lit trying to have fun. My ears just don't hear it that way anymore.
Let
I'm
me ask
sorry.
you, So when the rapper tries to go into the singing harmonizing lane, right? That it's still along the rapping lane to you. Like I was just thinking about something. I may be off. Like when I was thinking about DMX just now, and then when he was rapping one way, and then he went to politicking with the chicken, wondering if I could creep a little hood rat chick. Like, is that along the same lines of his repertoire? That type of, or like when he started to harmonize and sing, you could like say that he was trying something new.
He was always harmonizing and singing a little bit.
But from where my dog's at and all that stuff, it wasn't because I remember like hearing the Rough Riders anthem, and then going into that and like the Pain song and catering to the women and stuff like that. So like, is that trying something new to you, Joe, or that's
If
just?
I understand your
Rough
question
Riders Anthem has
correct,
got some harmonic, melodic shit happening in it too. Not for nothing.
I don't even want to offend DMX by putting him in the
Pardon me,
same
no, I'm not-
boat as you today niggas. Y'all ain't that.
I understand. I'm
None
not
of
trying
y'all
to.
are that.
I don't think it was, like,
DMX
that much of a
is an
departure.
absolute megastar.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, Joe.
So to Mel's point, it never felt like a departure because "Get at Me, Dog" was a club song in Jersey City.
Yes.
"Stop Being Greedy" was a club song.
Also melodic
in Jersey
elements in
City.
there, too.
Yeah.
Look Through My Eyes is on that album.
Got it. Okay, no, I'm just.
And the first couple tracks on when he dropped 2 albums in the same year. I think
Yeah,
the
Flesh
first
of My
2
Flesh.
tracks on part 2 is fucking club records. That's when Swiss was in his.
Ain't
that's-
no way you're gonna
Yeah,
stop
that's
my flow. Ain't no way.
So
That's
he
second
grew
album.
and evolved into that, but X never felt forced to me.
No, it wasn't
Got it.
forced.
Okay. No, I know he never felt, but I'm sorry. Yeah.
And